World. My name is Nicholas Montez, and you're watching my channel, Nicholas Montez. Welcome back to another YouTube channel video, everybody. I'm so excited to have you back here together again. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing another Disney World topic video, and I've done bunches of these. I've done what you need to do in order to, like what I do when I get to the Disney World Hotel. What do I do? Like, how do I transport to the parks? Now I'm talking about what do I do once I get into the parks and I start my day. So without further ado, let's get started with this list, shall we? So obviously, this is probably for every amusement park, but this is something that I have to deal with every single time I go to the Disney parks, which I'm actually going to be going to Disney World in August, I believe, if, you know, we get things together, because it's not great at my house right now. Well, I don't know. But so the first thing, obviously, what they're doing is, of course, they're checking your bags to see if you have weapons, if you have safe stuff. That's really all I can say, is they're just checking your bags so that way they can make sure you're not coming into the park with weapons or anything. Which is why we don't have the criminals in the parks in the first place, which is a smart way. But if you're someone that doesn't bring a bag with you to Disney, then I guess you don't really have to go to that line, because you don't have anything. But I guess you can go. I guess you only have to go if you have bags, but yeah. So that's one thing that I do when I go to Disney World or any amusement park, but it's basically for every amusement park. So this is another thing that's always in amusement parks, whether you're doing and this is basically after the people check your bags. You go through the metal detector to see if you have any metal in you, whether it's like, because like knives could be metal or something. And one thing that's really all it is. It's a metal detector, detects metal. And one thing, I have a little story to talk about. Whenever we get beat, my family always calls us delinquents. It's just a little funny thing. It's a little inside joke that we have, and it's just funny. But that's all I wanted to say. So basically, they just check you to see if you have any other weapons in your pockets, because they can't check your pockets. But that's why the metal detector exists, to check your pockets, to check your stuff. Yeah. So before the pandemic, not only did they scan your Magic Band, but they also needed to put your fingerprint on, and that was actually kind of fun, because it was always cool to have the sound light up. But yeah, most of these things are like simple, but I always love doing the Magic Band and then just going in. I just love doing that. It's just always cool, and especially when you're doing fast passes. Every time I go in a haunted mansion in Magic Kingdom, it always makes the sound of goes ooh, it always does that little Halloween noise. So I love that. Now, technically, if you're planning to go to the parks during the day, if you're planning to wake up early, eat breakfast, go to the pool for a little bit at the hotel, and then get ready, take a shower and stuff like that, and then leave. You obviously, before you leave, you're probably going to go to the bathroom, but sometimes we would have water with us to drink, or snacks to eat on the bus or car. Technically, we usually take the bus or the car. We take monorail sometimes, the boats, but mostly it's just buses and cars. But yeah, so my advice is, if you have to drink, well, obviously, this isn't really advice, because if you gotta go, you gotta go. So, yeah, this is kind of something I do almost every time I'm going to Disney World, which just drives me nuts, because I just want to start the day. I want to start the day, especially when I don't have to use the bathroom. So, this is just one little detail, but a good thing about it is that when you're going to the Disney bathrooms, especially the Disney bathrooms, you get to hear and see, like, the different parts of the bathrooms. You get to hear interesting music and all that stuff, so, and then you like see the vision area around it, so it also has a pretty good atmosphere in the bathrooms. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. So this is probably basically mostly everybody's number one thing for their things of once they get to the parks. But the reason for that is because this is mostly what everybody does. They go on rides, because that's technically what you're there for. You're there to ride the rides and have fun. But you want to go to other stuff. Now, if you're going to be going to a restaurant because you have reservations for like breakfast or something, if you're going there like early in the morning, I totally understand that, but most people go on rides as soon as they get there. I mean, there's certain points at different trips this year, like since COVID. For the past trips I've done, I have been doing Disney trips where I've actually been going to the parks in the afternoon. Because usually we try to go in the morning, and technically we do. But if we technically go in the afternoon sometimes, or the nighttime if we're going there late. Because sometimes we literally just drive there. Like sometimes we would get off. I would get off of school. We would pack a couple more things and then just leave. And then it would be like nighttime, and we would like go to a park and have dinner there. So it has some nice things, but mostly you go there just to ride the rides once you get there, and you complete all that stuff. But yeah, that's really everything that I have on this list. So that's why it's here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My Instagram name is Marvel6. My TikTok name is MarvelFan. If you guys don't understand those names, head to my about section so you can follow me on all social medias. I'm also on Letterboxd. It's the same name as my Instagram, Marvel_6_, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.